Welcome back. This time I want to spend some time looking at our settings and our options under More. So let's first go to Settings. Under General, collect email address. If you want the email address for the people filling out your form, you can check this box. Once you collect the email address, you can send them a response receipt. And when you hold your cursor over the question mark, it gives you the pop-up, respondents receive a copy of their responses. Depending on the nature of the form, this can be very useful. Restrict to APU. This setting cannot be disabled because I'm having them do a file upload. If you're not doing a file upload, you could then restrict or have it open to anyone. Limit one response per email address. This again is your choice, depending on the nature of the form they're filling out. Edit after submit. Again, depending on the type of form it is, you could have them edit the responses, go back in and change the answers on their form. And then you can also allow respondents to see summary charts and text responses. I'm not sure any scenario where you would necessarily want that kind of information. The next option here is presentation. Show progress bar. This is very helpful if you have a long form that just lets the respondent know how much longer they have. Shuffle question order. This is really nice if you are using this for a quiz or using it in a scenario where you kind of want to keep them guessing a little bit and not be able to look off of each other. And then show link to submit another response. If you want them to be able to do more than one response, this makes it very convenient for them. Confirmation message, you can put here whatever you would like to tell them. By default, they will see the message, your response has been recorded. You can make that more personalized. A reasonably new feature is this quizzes option, and you can make this form a quiz. And when you do that, then you have the option, you have the features where you will be able to mark which answer or answers is the correct one on multiple choice. You'll be able to assign points to each question, and we'll go ahead and we'll turn that on. And then you have options release grade immediately after submission. If this is a multiple choice quiz, it may be a good idea to just go ahead and release the grade as soon as it's done. If it has paragraph or short answers that you're going to need to go back and review, then you can click this to be later and after you review. You also have the option of letting them see missed questions. And again, when in doubt, you can put your mouse over the cursor, identify which questions were answered incorrectly. It gives them, the correct answers. It shows them the correct answer, and it shows them the point value. So again, relatively new feature, kind of cool. If you're part of the APU community, especially a faculty member, this might not be super useful because you have quizzing tools within the learning management system. But this could be some kind of an ad hoc that really doesn't count toward the grade type thing, because any grades here will have to be manually entered into the LMS. Under the More options, make a copy. You can make a copy of this form and create a new form. Move to trash, get rid of it. Get a pre-filled link. That's where you can fill it out, make it happen. Print. This is really nice. You can print out the form. Add collaborators. If you have someone else who needs to help you with this form, you can share it with them and make them an editor or a collaborator. In this video series, we're not going to get into script editors at all. Add-ons, there may be a video on add-ons, we'll see. And that does it for settings and the More option. And I hope you like that, and we're getting close to the end.